What's good, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing I don't know what that is. Let's do this. But today we're going to be doing our Week 10 NFL predictions. Last week I went 10 and 3, not bad. I think that's what my standard was. So happy I hit it. But we always want to do better week after week. 2 weeks ago I went 13 and 3, and I want to get that. Um, I want to get back to that standard of things, to getting 13 games right. In this case, there's only 13 games to get right, so if I go 13 and 0, I'd be happy. But this week might be a little bit harder. There are some close games here. We could see like 49ers, Jaguars, Texans, Bengals, even Colts, Patriots, Jets, Raiders. Even there are a couple games, Lions, Chargers, a couple games that could end up a lot closer. But I think we just jump right into it with the Baltimore Ravens hosting the Cleveland Browns. Make this one pretty quick. I have the Ravens here. I feel like they're arguably the best team in the league. I'll have them winning it 27-13. They've been playing recently like the best team in the league. Just killing these high caliber teams like the Lions, like the Seahawks, holding them to double digits, those pretty much explosive offenses. So their defenses have been elite, and their offense is able to kill running the ball. Lamar Jackson doesn't have to throw for 3 touchdowns a game. Um, Obviously, he's able to use his legs like no one else in the league can, especially at the quarterback position. But if Lamar Jackson doesn't have to wear out that arm over time, and the Ravens still find this much success, this Ravens team can make a lot of damage in the playoffs. Maybe we could see them finally get chipped. But I have them winning 27-13. Next game I have is, I don't know why this just went off again. Next game I have is sorry for that, Texans at the Bengals. This is going to be my game of the week. Two great teams. Obviously, C.J. Stroud with, in my opinion, the greatest rookie performance of all time. What, 470 yards, 5 touchdowns, 30 for 42. Amazing stat line. And if this Texans team keeps on winning, could he be an MVP candidate? Maybe. C.J. Stroud's very impressive, man, and he's very easily the rookie of the year right now, in my opinion. Puka Nacua has also been good, but I feel like we have to give it to the leader of this offense. With that being said, the Bengals are on a 4-game winning streak from 1 and 3 to 5 and 3, and have looked like a top two team within those 4 weeks. Top three at worst. Obviously, you have the Ravens and the Eagles, but besides those two teams, the Bengals have looks like um, very impressive in terms of their offense and defensive capabilities. I'm gonna have them winning this one again. My game of the week. I have the Bengals winning it 27 or 35 to 28. My next game is going to be the Colts at the Patriots. This is going to be a bit of more of an interesting game for me, just because I feel like this one can go either way. If you're from Germany, or if you're German, I guess, going from Chiefs Dolphins to Colts Patriots might be a little bit of a letdown. But at the end of the day, NFL is NFL. NFL in Germany, football in Germany, it is rare. So enjoy it while you can. I don't know. I guess gonna go with the Colts just because of their more recent success. They're 4 and 5 right now. They just came off of a Panthers win. That might not seem like a lot, but that defense was able to force 3 interceptions, 2 pick sixes from Kenny Moore. I like the Colts in this one, just by a little bit though. I'm gonna have them winning it 21 to. Actually, no, I'll say Colts get 20. I'll say 20 to 17. Colts get the win. Boring game, so maybe sleep in on Sunday if you have the chance. Next game we have is the Jets at the Raiders. Aaron Rodgers is pretty crazy that he's the first thing I talk about when it comes to this Jets team, but he's taking drop back snaps before the games when he's, I guess, warming up. But, I mean, if he can get healthy before this end of the season, that'd be very interesting to see if the Jets can really make that playoff push. But right now, they just got blown out by the Chargers, and their defense is amazing, while their offense is very suspect. So this is going to be very interesting. Think, this is going to be hard, and part of me wants, I mean, call this a tie, but these teams again, very even. I just want to look at their recent successes. Uh, again, not great. Beat Packers by 4, beat Patriots by 4. Loss, 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 loss. I think I'm gonna go Jets here, just because of their defense. I do like the new thing that this Raiders team is going on, the new system that their new head or interim head coach has implemented, where this team just looks like they're having a lot more fun without Josh McDaniels at the helm, without that offensive coordinator there, and without Jimmy Garoppolo behind center. There's a better feeling in Las Vegas right now if you're Raiders fans. But I'm going to go Jets here strictly because of their defense. Say lower scoring game here, 16-13 Jets get the win. Next game is going to be the Broncos at the Bills. This is going to be a Monday night game. And this should be a blowout. If you're a Bills fan, this should be a very big blowout because you need this to be a blowout. You're 5-4 right now. I know it says you're in the playoffs right now as a 7 seed, but I click off, you're down to the 9 seed. So you need this win, and I'm gonna give it to you. I trust that you guys can get the blowout in, but if you can't, just at least get the win because you need it and you can't drop this game. This is a must win if you're a Bills fan. I got the Bills winning it 27. Um, Actually, before I make this prediction, I want to see the defense this Broncos team has been letting up. Obviously, I know 70 to the Dolphins, but other than that, I mean 31 to the Jets. It hasn't been terrible, but Bills still get the win. I was just seeing how much I wanted them to drop on their head. I'll say Bills win 30 to 16. Good win for the Bills here. Get back in the playoff push. Next game is going to be the 49ers at the Jaguars. Some might call this the game of the week. I'm not going to say it. I think the 49ers really needed that bye week. And because of that, I'm going to have them bouncing back. They are 5-3 right now. Still the 3 seed in the conference. But this team is on a 3-game losing streak, and would not be surprised if they dropped another one to the Jaguars on Sunday. But I'm going to trust in the 49ers that they end up getting this win. I feel like this could be one of those games where it just like destroys my record for this week. But I'm going to go 49ers. Say they win it 27 to 21. 49ers get the win. Pretty big one too against the Jaguars. 49ers are another team who is in a must-win situation this week to get their wheels turning again, get this team back on a roll, back to. I mean, we saw them at one point be the best team in the league. Let's see if they can get back there. Next game we have is another close game. It's going to be the Titans at the Buccaneers. I'm going to go Buccaneers though. I know that this team has been losing the last couple of games, but we look at their previous couple of games. 37 against the Texans, only lost by 6 to the Bills. Okay, only 13 to the Falcons, not good. Lost by 14 to the Lions, not good, but beat the Saints by 17. Okay, that's going a little too far back, but you get the point. The Buccaneers can score the football for the most part, and I'm going to say they do end up getting the win. The Titans' defense is not much to play with, though. They have a good defense, and they should be able to keep this game a little bit closer. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have Buccaneers winning this one 23 to, I'll say 23-19. Buccaneers get the win. Should be a close game, and this is definitely a game that can go either way. Next game we have is the Packers at the Steelers. Steelers coming off of a mini bye. They played Thursday Night Football last week, so that would make sense. But I'm going to go Steelers here. I trust that their defense won't allow a huge game from Jordan Love. But part of me really thinks that the Packers could just upset the Steelers this game, which sounds crazy to say. Um, but I'm going to go Steelers. Trust that the defense is going to be able to prevail. Uh, like other teams want to see their past couple games, not scoring a lot, but again holding their teams to, except the Texans. They held the Ravens to 10. 17-20, not amazing, but not that bad. And just last week, 16 to the Titans. So I'm gonna say, looks like I have to plug my computer in, but I'm going to say that the Steelers win this game with the score of 24 to 13. Steelers get the win. Next game we have is going to be the Lions at the Chargers. Another opportunity for a close game. But this Chargers team has not shown me that they can really stick with these better teams in the league. Let me turn my brightness up a little bit. I'm going to go Lions here just because I don't really have that much trust or belief in this Chargers team. That's due a lot to their head coach, but also the Lions coming off a bye, they should be well rested, and they're ready after that Ravens loss 2 weeks ago. They're ready to get this thing moving again. Get in contention for one of the best teams in the league. I'm gonna have the Lions winning this game, 31. Again, another high-scoring game. 31 to 25. Lions get the win. Always feels like the Chargers score an awkward amount of points a game, so why not give them 25? Next game we have is the Panthers at the Bears. Want to look at how Justin Fields is progressing. Um, as obviously his thumb injury, he's considered day to day right now, which is great. Um, his return is no certainty though, so that's not great. If Justin Fields is playing, I'd go Bears. If he's not, I'm probably gonna go Panthers. But I'll go Bears here. Terrible Thursday night game. Terrible. But Bears win this one 20 to 14. Um, this is definitely not a game to watch. But nonetheless, Bears get the win. Next game we have is the Saints at the Vikings. Joshua Dobbs with an amazing game last week. Only been with that team for 3 days and leading an amazing comeback against a team who is relatively known to be great at home. He's shown a lot, and I accidentally picked the Vikings. That being said, though, I'm not going to pick the Vikings in this one. I feel like if that Saints defense can stay consistent throughout the whole game and that offense, because recently that offense has looked pretty good, this Saints team could keep up moving or keep moving up these rankings and prove that they're not just going to be a division winner in a terrible division, but that they're actually going to be a good team. So I'm gonna have the Saints winning this one with a score of 27 to 20, 27 to 21. Saints win the game, and Greg Joseph makes a kick in the third quarter. Just a little prediction right there. But 27-21 Saints win. Next game I have is the Falcons at the Cardinals. Kyler Murray's first game back, and that makes this game a lot harder to predict just because Kyler Murray is coming back. And now I'm not sure. This is going to be hard. I could see the Falcons winning this game, keeping in the push for the NFC South, but I could also just see Kyler Murray tearing it up in his first game back. Um, I am going to go the Falcons here because Kyler Murray, well, he's a good quarterback, and while he's definitely going to be better for the Cardinals than what Clayton Tune did last week, at the end of the day, he's not an amazing quarterback, and the Falcons should do enough to get the win. If they don't, that'd be terrible. But I'm gonna have the Falcons get the win. Score of 20. Let's say they put up a solid 24 points, and they win the game 24 to 26. Whoa, that does not make sense. 24 to 23. Falcons get the win. Next game, okay, Giants Cowboys. Daniel Jones out for the season. Tyrod Taylor on the IR. So you're starting that random quarterback from last week, or you're starting Matt Barkley. I don't know who you're starting. Didn't you just sign another quarterback? Whatever his name is. It doesn't matter. I'm very confident in this matchup. Have the Cowboys winning this one, 38 to I'll say 38 to 7. This is gonna be easily. I'll actually say 38 to 10. Easily the blowout of the week though. Cowboys get the win. Starters pulled out mid third quarter as well. Score will be 31 to 3 by then. Next game is going to be the Commanders at the Seahawks. This is going to be our last game of the week. And I think this could be another game that can go either way. The Seahawks are frauds. They can't show up against the better teams in the league. That's why I'm a little worried about their game against the 49ers on Thanksgiving. But just last week, they got demolished by the Ravens, and a few weeks before that, they got demolished by um why is it slipping my brain here? Not demolish, excuse me. Just weeks before that, I'm thinking about the Ravens, how they demolished the Seahawks and they also demolished the Lions. But this team is a little bit of a fraud team. They don't really put up amazing amount of points. We've gone through that though, how this offense is not as good as it was last year. I am gonna go Seahawks there. With all that being said, Sam Howell's second in passing yards for uh in the NFL, so that's one thing to be happy about if you're a Commanders fan. But the Seahawks team's just too talented to lose this game. I'm gonna have them end up winning it 20. I'll say 24 to 16. Feels like a Seahawks score. And yeah, that's gonna be my predictions. Before we end this video, let's go over how I believe the conference standings will look by the end of Week 10. We have Ravens at 1. They actually surpassed the Chiefs because the Chiefs are on a bye. Ravens at 1, Chiefs at 2, Jaguars at 3, Dolphins 4, Steelers 5, Bengals 6, Bills move back in. They're now at 7, Jets 8, Browns 9, Colts 10, Texans 11, Chargers 12. That's pretty low. Raiders 13, Titans 14, Broncos 15, and last but not least, or last but least, Patriots 16. In the NFC, we have Eagles 1, we have Lions 2, 49ers 3, Saints 4, Seahawks 5, Lions 6, we have the Vikings 7, we have the Falcons 8, 9 is the Buccaneers, 10 is the Commanders, 11 Packers, 12 Rams, 13 Bears, 14 Giants, 15 Panthers, and 16 is the Cardinals. So thank you for watching this video. Like I said before, we're going to be aiming for 9 and 4, 10 and 3, 11 and 2, somewhere between those three scores or three records for this week. So thanks for watching this video and see you when I see you. Peace.